Hello Virgo, and welcome to your April 2019 Zodiac wheel reading. Thank you for tuning in. For those of you that have subscribed, thank you so much for subscribing and liking and sharing my videos. It's meant the world to me, and I'm glad you're enjoying them as much as I'm enjoying doing them. Now, just a reminder that my readings are of a general nature, so hopefully they will resonate with all of you Virgos out there. But if you're looking for a more in-depth personalised reading, then you can contact me through the information that I've left below. Now, also this reading is for Virgo sun signs, moon signs and rising signs. Now, if you know your rising sign Virgos, then please do check out that video as well, so you get a more all-round understanding of the forecast for the month ahead. So now I would like to ask Great Spirit and my angels and guides to join me in this reading for Virgo, and I give thanks for any messages that come through in this reading for Virgo's highest good and for the good of all concerned. Oh, wow, Virgo, bit of stress showing up here in your wheel reading this month. Okay, so what's the stress all about? Let's have a look. So here in the first house, which is how you are presenting yourself to people, to the world, and how the world sees you, it represents your persona, really. And it's the window through which the self views the world. So, alright. So you're trying here to tact and diplomacy. You're trying to use tact and diplomacy is what I'm seeing with this Seven of Swords. You're being careful about what you say and how you say it. So I feel that, you know, sometimes you are better off doing that because of that Seven of Swords. I'm getting that no matter what you say, you're being taken the wrong way, or people are preempting what you mean, so things are being taken out of context. So yes, tact and diplomacy. Be a little bit more tactful and try and be a bit diplomatic, so don't take things so objectively. Now, yeah. Okay, so now here in the area of your life that is about your material values and resources and how you measure your self-worth, it's showing here the Six of Swords, which actually isn't a bad thing, having the Six of Swords, because that's showing that you're sailing out of trouble and that there is someone there that you can rely on to help you. And when there's swords like this in a reading, I feel that the person is actually under a bit of stress. It's not so much that they're necessarily being hurt, but they're feeling a lot of pressure. So it's really nice to see that, you know, you're very likely, Virgo, if someone offers to help you, you know, have a break from it all for a little while, or distract your thoughts so that you can stop thinking about whatever it is that's been stressing you, you're going to take up their offer and you're going to let them help you develop how to do that. Because sometimes with stress, we get so focused on trying to solve the problem or solve the issue that you forget how to actually ease your mind and let go of it. Because worrying about things isn't going to fix anything. It's just going to stress you out and make you feel depressed. So I just feel there's somebody coming to help you practice and learn how to do that. Now here in communication you have the Five of Swords. So whoever it is, or you know, it could be the world at large, because this first house does represent how the others see you and how you present to the world, type of thing. So this could very well be just, you know, wanting to shut down from the world and all its demands on you, really, because the Five of Swords is turning away and walking away from people that are holding you back, or people that aren't motivated to your best interest. And you know, you don't need to be carrying other people's baggage, type of thing. So yeah, the Five of Swords there is him picking up his sword. So he's still strong, he's still capable, he's taken a few knocks, but he's able to just walk on by. So and it also is in the area of communication and short distance travel, and also the neighbourhood that you live in. Could be siblings as well, and any or all of those things could be what is causing this desire to get away. So that's one of the main things, and I really do feel that getting away from all this pressure is going to actually do you the world of good. So you are right to be thinking that, you know, I need a break, or I need some time out. And here we have the Four of Swords, which is showing that you get the time out, because the Four of Swords is about having rest and recuperating and contemplating and being able to meditate and get in contact with your own inner knowing. And but the main message from the Four of Swords is rest. So even if it is at home, because this is in the base of your zodiac wheel, Virgo, so it does represent your home and your roots and family. So it could very well be that it's not so much you want to get away from your home, you want to be able to stay in your home and have a rest. So now, interestingly enough, one of the dates that I have here for you, Virgo, is the 15th of April, when the moon is in Virgo. And it is a time of personal health occupying your attention. So, you know, taking care of self, which I feel is very important in light of the run of swords that you are being shown here. So, yeah, I mean, you know, you've still got to be able to function and do all the things that need to be done in this modern world, but you can turn your computer off, you can turn your phone off, you can turn the TV off, and maybe pick up a book and let your mind wander into a little bit of a fantasy world and get some entertainment happening. I feel is going to be a good healing process. So now also another date that I feel is important too is from the 28th of March onwards, because Mercury went retrograde on the 28th of March. So Mercury is now direct in Pisces, so it's moving forward, and it's moving fast and taking us forward quickly here in April. Now Mercury will enter Aries, the sign of action, on the 18th of April. So take the time to do the contemplation and do the meditation and have that rest, and then from the 18th of April it's a good time to put your thoughts into action, clarify your communication with others from the 18th. So if there's anything you need to say to these people that have been causing you grief, after the 18th is a good time to communicate and clarify whatever it is that they just aren't getting. So a good time to take things forward, and also for asking the universe for guidance or to have something clarified for you, because I do feel that you need some sort of clarification. I'm hearing that you're questioning why, you know, like, why is this happening? So from the 18th onwards, it's a good time then to you know, put those questions out there to the universe and ask why, and to ask for them to show you guidance and send you a sign or messages. It will. Now also here, which is really nice, is that the Queen of Cups here in your area of your chart that rules your entertainment, the fun house, matters of the heart, love and sport, and the love of outdoor activities. And the Queen of Cups is showing me that her influence of that water sign is enabling you to really find some enjoyment in that, and I feel that you've really been craving it too. You've been craving to not be on the treadmill and not just be constantly going, answering questions, being dutiful. All of that's well and good, but you need to have some fun, and the Queen of Cups here is showing that you will have, you certainly will have, and you'll love that time. So Venus, the planet of love and beauty and abundance, is in Pisces until the 21st of April, and then it moves into Aries the 16th of May. So it is in a wonderful aspect because Venus is exalted in Pisces, so it feels very comfortable and very happy there. So I just feel your fun activities and recreational activities are really going to lift your spirits. Now here with work and health area and work colleagues, it shows me here that you're balancing, doing a balancing act sort of thing. I feel that maybe there's not as much income coming as what you would like for some of you, and others of you are finding the balance with your income. Maybe even being shown here that some of you may have to be working 2 jobs or doing double time or something like that. So there's a pick up there in your work life as well. So I do feel that is going to balance out, and it will bring you the fruits of your labour, because here in your partnerships, business or romantic, could be friendships as well, you have the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles is about new business ventures and enterprise and new beginnings with work or job situations. It could even be a new deal being made, or because it is business associations as well in this partnership house. So I'm really liking what that is showing me there. Now this is also, the 7th house is traditionally ruled by Libra. Now interestingly enough, there is another full moon in Libra again on the 19th of April, so another date to keep in mind, Virgo, and this brings to culmination some of your partnerships, whether there's conflict in them or the balanced relationships. So I do feel that with ones that just cause you constant conflict, you will be wanting to turn your back. Those that bring balance and harmony into your life, I feel that you will keep them. So it's a bit of culling going on also. Here in your 8th house of other people's money, so and banks and loans and governments and things like that, because the 8th house is the house of money. It's also a very spiritual house, psychic house, karma, and it is also about loans and inheritances and other people's money. So with the Hermit influencing that, the Hermit is a very wise soul and can be very successfully guided by his own inner light. So I'm feeling, trust that gut instinct of yours when it comes to any decisions or choices that you need to make with finances, whether it's getting a loan or dealing with like legal wills and things like that, because it does revolve around that kind of energy there in the 8th house. So, and the 8th house is traditionally the Scorpio house, and so therefore Pluto is a ruling planet of the 8th house. Now the message that I have for you regarding Pluto is that on the 24th of April, Pluto goes retrograde in Capricorn. So it's a very important time, and it gives you the opportunity to look back. It's like when planets go retrograde, it's like they go and retrace where they've already been. So then that brings some significant events or situations that appear to be like something you've had to deal with before. So it gives you the opportunity to maybe correct some things or adjust some things so that you can move forward once it becomes direct again, because Pluto gives you the power to achieve your life goals and the insight to find out what they truly are, and it can give you the sense of being lost if you're still trying to find out what you're meant to be doing. And that's the message here from the Hermit, because the Hermit may appear to be wandering around aimlessly looking for something, but the Hermit knows where it's going. He's not lost. So there is a time for you to contemplate, meditate, and really ask for guidance that you are seeking to find out what it is you want to do, Virgo. What is it you want to do? You know, are you sick of the daily grind? Are you sick of things that just, you know, like Groundhog Day? So that may be what this is all about too. So yeah, now with this also, it can bring job changes and changes in significant situations in your life. This to me is showing that it will be to do with your finances or dealing with banks or getting a loan. And I do feel that if you need a loan or you want a loan, you might be need to, you know, buy something, and you need to be applying to a bank for some help with that. I do feel that is going to work out in your favour. So the only thing with this strong Pluto energy is that the energies are too powerful to play games with. So you have to play fairly, and you have to play by the rules. So just keep that in mind, to try and be fair, which is hard if others aren't being fair to you. But, you know, don't stoop to their level, you rise above that, which is what the Hermit does. With the wisdom that he has, he rises above. Now here in the area of long distance travel, foreign communication, foreign cultures and higher education and learning, you have the Seven of Wands. Now the Seven of Wands is showing that you're working on building your boundaries, and you're not going to be just letting everybody walk all over you. And you've had a bit of epiphany about that. So you're going to be a little bit tougher with certain people. And so you should be, you know. Now, with that ninth house energy being traditionally ruled by Jupiter, Jupiter is the ruler. So again, Jupiter is in Sagittarius, so it's in its own sign. So again, there's another planet that we have that's very comfortable with where it is because it's in its own sign. So there's opportunity for expansion and travel for learning, which may present itself to you. So the need for real and useful knowledge about your world is quite a desire at the moment for you to learn about. So yeah, now whether that is learning about the world at large or learning about your own world, our inner world, and how to deal with it and how to put up boundaries and how to do that kind of thing. It may be that you're a bit wiser now, so you can implement it better. And Jupiter is assisting us all really to be wiser now than we've ever been at any other time in our life. Now, Jupiter goes retrograde in Sagittarius on the 20th of April and will stay retrograde until the 11th of August. So you could be dealing with sorting out this sort of energies of learning and acquiring knowledge that you desire wonderful if you're studying. Wonderful for all of that. You really be able to apply yourself to that. But the Jupiter retrograde will go right through until the 11th of August. So that gives you a bit of an idea of how long before you see the results may be. I'm not saying that it will take that long, but don't be surprised if you don't really get any clear-cut answers or agreements or movement in that area of your life immediately. It seems to me that it's a bit of a methodical process that you've got to go through. So the Jupiter effect will bring conscious growth, and so much so that you can no longer live your ordinary life in the old way. So things are changing. You will also be weighing up what you know versus what you believe. So yeah, you need your beliefs to be backed up by knowledge, really. In a way, I'm feeling you need proof before you're going to believe anything. So no pulling the wool over your eyes, Virgo. Now here in the area of career, in the zenith of our wheel, there is the Knight of Wands. So career-wise, there is a move or a shift. So you may have to go somewhere in connection with your career pursuits, because the Knight of Wands, to me, always represents moving. And it's quick too, so it may not be a long planned thing that you've been waiting for, and I'm not saying that it won't be, but don't be surprised if it's something quick that you need to get onto, or you need to do all of a sudden. You do a turnaround. And and the Knight is full of energy and passion and willing to, do whatever it takes. So I'm feeling this direction that's opening up here in your career is something that's really going to make you happy. And as I said, Pluto's in Capricorn, so that's very big transformational energies there, affecting the traditional Capricorn house, which is our 10th house, which is the zenith of the wheel. And there's also Saturn in Capricorn, and Saturn will also be going retrograde. Now that's on the 30th of April. So the 15th of April, the 19th of April, the 24th of April and the 30th of April here, Virgo, are significant dates for you to actually have a bit, observe it and leave some comments in the comment box letting me know what did you observe happening around those dates. So Saturn, it will be going retrograde. Now Saturn is the taskmaster. So in retrograde, it is going to be retracing what lessons we haven't learnt. Some issues that still need to be worked out. Okay? So, if in your case it's in the area of career, I feel, Virgo. Career and... let me just see. Yeah, other people's money. I don't know. There's something going on there with having to negotiate finances and things like that. Now, here in your hopes and wishes and your friendship groups, so this is the socializing part of your wheel, Virgo, you have the Princess of Wands. Now, she has everything at her feet, and she's also, you know, got gifts of flowers and that kind of thing. So she's waiting for what she's been creating. So she's been, yeah, so the message of the Princess of Wands is to put the energy into how you think and what you think, what you say, because that creates what manifests in your life. So I'm seeing here that you have got like-minded people around you that can keep you from, you know, getting too bogged down in the woe is me kind of energy, and that is going to lift you up. So just be aware that what you think is what you get. So if you think everything's wonderful and fine, then it will appear in life that everything is. If you think that everything's dark and horrible and nothing good ever happens, then it will appear in life that that is what's happening, because it's your perception. So the 11th house for me is all about your perception and how you use it to manifest your best life from that perception. So I do feel like, especially around the 26th, when the moon, the last quarter moon is in Aquarius, you'll find it a lot easier to get along with others and the female and associations you have, friendship and otherwise, because there's a lot of female energy in your wheel, Virgo, including the Queen of Wands. So you've got the Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords and the Princess of Wands. So the Queen of Wands is a very good sign of loyalty with your friendship groups and with loved ones as well. And it shows you as being a very loyal person as well. And because I'm seeing that the Princess of Wands is next to the Queen of Wands, I feel that there is a very significant woman in your life who is thinking about you and got your best interest at heart. So you can rely on her, and she is a very loyal friend, basically. Okay, so I'll do the culmination reading. So I just, again, like to invite Great Spirit, angels and my guides to stay with me. Thank you. It popped out, so we'll take that. And we have horse, adventurous. So horse medicine, Virgo. Life, like a magnificent wild horse rearing up on the horizon, show a sense of adventure and free spirit. Gallop freely with the wind riffling through your mane, full of nobility, daring and passion. Cover plenty of territory, mentally, emotionally, and perhaps geographically. Alright, so there is movement. Like, as I said, this here showed that, you know, it's literally sailing out of trouble message is the Six of Swords. And it's going away somewhere as well. And then again we had movement here to do with career, maybe having to move location or be in a different location for a period of time. And here we have with horse medicine that perhaps it's going to be a geographical adventure. So I do feel that horse medicine message is a very exciting message, and you certainly do want to show your sense of adventure with the Queen of Cups in your area of fun, and the Queen of Wands here in your how you think and how you work on manifesting in your life. You've got wands everywhere, and the Queen of Wands is a very adventurous soul. You know, they're usually fire sign people, and that's Aries, Leo and Sagittarius, and you can't hold those fire signs back. They're always wanting to you know, be on some sort of adventure or take on something new, and that's the energy I'm getting here for you in April, Virgo. So thank you for tuning in, Virgo, and for letting me know where, with the comments that some of you have left, where things are fitting in for you in your life. I do really enjoy reading those comments, and I do hope that this reading has also resonated with you. If you'd like a more personal reading, I've left my details there in the information box, along with my webpage information and email information. So just email me. I'll be there's discounts off my readings this month, so let me know if you're interested in a personal reading and what type of reading you may need. And thank you again so much for tuning in. Thank you to the new viewers for subscribing and liking my readings. So until we talk again, thank you for being a part of my channel, Virgo, and for liking, subscribing and sharing my videos. Love, light and blessing to you all. Namaste.